federal government has approved the Federal Roads and Bridges Tolling Policy and regulations under which toll gates will soon return to selected Nigerian roads. Presidential aide Tolu Ogunlesi, who is the special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on digital and new media, said the government made the decision at a Federal Executive Council meeting held in Abuja on Wednesday, August 11, 2021. Ogunlesi, in a statement posted on his official Facebook page later in the day, quoted the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, to have said that the regulations were developed after extensive consultations with various stakeholders within and outside the government, including transport unions like National Union of Road Transport Workers, Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria, amongst others. He listed the recommended tolling fees in the approved policy and regulations to include cars 200 naira, SUVs 300 naira, private buses 300 naira, commercial buses 150 naira, luxury buses and trucks 500 naira. The statement titled Nigeria Cabinet Approves Federal Tolling Policy and Regulations also said fees at existing tolled roads, Lagos and Abuja airport toll plazas, and the Lekki and Ikoyi toll plazas were taken into consideration in reaching the new recommended pricing. The statement listed 10 highlights of the new federal tolling policies as follows. It will be an open tolling system, just like the one that used to be in existence in the country, instead of a closed tolling system. A closed tolling system means that you pay per distance traveled, distance dependent, while open tolling means you pay a fixed or flat rate that is not dependent on distance traveled. Only dual carriageways owned by the federal government will be eligible for tolling by the federal government. Of the 35,000 kilometers of federal roads in existence in the country, only 5,050 kilometers are dual carriageway. Federal carriageways that are single, that is, undivided highways, will not be tolled. The only exceptions here will be some bridges which are listed in the policy. Toll revenues will be used to maintain the roads and also to repay investors who have invested in building or completing a road under the Highway Development Management Initiative. Electronic toll collection and management systems will be prioritized over cash systems. The following will be exempted from tolling: bicycles, tricycles, motorcycles, diplomatic vehicles, military and paramilitary vehicles. The tolling policy is a broad national framework that will serve as a guide for states and local governments who seek to implement their own tolling policies. As noted earlier, only about 16% of the total road network in Nigeria belongs to the federal government. States own and control roughly the same amount as the FG, while the rest, amounting to 2/3, are last mile roads belonging to and under the responsibility of local governments. People who live around toll plazas will benefit from what is called frequent user discounts in line with global best practice. Recommended tolling fees in the approved policy and regulations are as follows. Cars 200 naira, SUVs 300 naira, private buses 300 naira, commercial buses 150 naira, luxury buses and trucks 500 naira. According to the Honorable Minister, the Federal Highways Act vests the power to toll federal roads in the minister responsible for roads. But implementations of any tolling policy or regime involves many processes and multiple agencies, and therefore requires multi-stakeholder collaboration. According to the minister, it is important to stress that even with this policy now approved, tolling is not going to start immediately. He very clearly said that tolling will not start until the roads are motorable. This policy is a necessary condition for the implementation of tolling, and it is now for people to start getting familiar with it and for relevant stakeholders to start using it as a basis for their financial modeling and investment analysis ahead of the eventual rollout of toll plazas, the statement reads. From Lagos, this is Tina Timothy, News Express Nigeria Television.